Pronoun confusion. Pronouns stand in for nouns and indefinite pronouns. The antecedent is the word the pronoun stands in for. Pronoun confusion occurs when it is not clear what the antecedent for a pronoun is. We're going to look at the two most common errors where this kind of pronoun confusion occurs. Read these two sentences. The man drove into the son's yard. He shot him. Who shot whom? We don't know. Man, male person. Son, male person. You've got he and him, both different forms of the male pronoun. So we have no idea. He could be the man, but he could also be the son. If you had two different sexes here, of course, the woman drove into the son's yard, he shot her, very clear. But the man drove into the son's yard, he shot him, we have no idea who shot whom. You may not use the same pronoun or forms of the same pronoun to stand in for two different antecedents. It's too confusing. Your reader will have no idea who you're referring to. The other most common error is when the antecedent may be too far away from the pronoun for your reader to understand what you're talking about. Let's look at these sentences. I used to go to the amusement park when I was a kid. We went back there last week and rode the roller coaster. It was renovated and looked great. Now, grammatically, it, the pronoun, refers to the noun that's closest to it. And if that's what I mean, that's okay. The roller coaster had been renovated and looked wonderful. But I very often see this kind of construct in undergraduate papers when they're actually talking about the amusement park looked great. Well, that's not clear at all here because the amusement park is way too far away from the pronoun. So if you mean the amusement park, you say, I used to go to the amusement park when I was a kid. We went back there last week and rode the roller coaster. The whole park had been renovated and looked great, something like that. So in this case, I would not use the pronoun at all, and I would somehow restate the noun I meant up here. Even if I meant the roller coaster, I might write this and look at it and say it's still really not clear that I mean roller coaster here. You have to make that judgment call. But if you wanted it to refer to amusement park, it's way too far away. Your reader won't know that you're talking about it. So the point here is to make sure that the pronoun for each antecedent is very, very clear to the reader. If it is not clear to the reader, then your writing will not be clear. These type of pronoun errors, this type of confusion, although it may seem small, can sort of wreak havoc with your essay and make it so that your reader cannot understand what you're trying to say.